Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking our Azure game to the next level by automating the deployment of static website on Azure Storage, this time using Terraform. So last time what we have done that we have created every resources through the Azure portal. Today we don't want to this, we want to automate the deployment via Terraform. So why do we need Terraform for this? Manually configuring Azure resources through the portal is fine for small projects, but when you need consistency, scalability, and automation, Infra as code is the way to go. Terraform today allows us to define, deploy, and manage Azure infrastructure in an easy way. With this approach, you can deploy the same static website set up in a multiple environment, track changes through version control, and make updates with minimal effort. So let's get started. So here, as you can see, I have prepared my Terraform project right here, and I will be starting with the storage account. So the storage account that we are create is a simple storage account. The account kind is storage v2. The application I will just use LRS for now, but you can use GRS. The account here is standard, and the name of the storage account is this one. And here I have this block that I have added. As we said last time, when we have done this from the portal, we need to activate or enable the static website on the storage account. This is not by default activated or enabled. So once I define this, I need to add the index document, and it's not really necessary to add the error 404 document, but you can add it too. All right, so I added here this document, index.html, and here I have prepared the configuration for my CDN. So right here, I have my CDN profile, which will take this name, and the resource group I already have in another TF file. The location is global, and this queue is standard Microsoft. And here I'm preparing the CDN endpoint. It will take the same name. It will take this profile, and also it is global, and I allow it HTTP and HTTPS too. And here for the caching, I'm ignoring query string. And here for the origin, I will use storage origin, and I need for the host name to use the primary web host. Make sure to do this. So this will use the URL of the static website and not for the blob storage. And here I am adding my custom domain to that CDN. So this is like from the portal adding custom domain. So here I'm giving a name, this name like that, the CDN endpoint ID, which is this one. And the host name, I already have this one. So I'm adding this host name. And as we did the last time, I'm enabling HTTPS through a managed certificate, which is created by the CDN profile or endpoint right here. So the certificate type is dedicated, and the protocol type is server name indication, and I'm using the latest TLS version. So before deploying this, I had to do something, because if you try to do this without pre-configuring your DNS, this will give you an error, or this part will give you an error like that, because it will not see the DNS ready. So what I have done is I have already pointed my domain to this endpoint. Let me show you how I did that. So right here, I am inside GoDaddy, my DNS provider or my domain provider. And here, since I know that the CDN profile will end with Azure Edge.net, I have already prepared these three entries, these three CNAMEs, one with www, one with HTTPS, and one with HTTP. And I pointed to the same endpoint, which is the name that I have provided inside the CDN configuration in Terraform, and I added this Azure Edge.net. All right, so right now, if I go to the DNS propagation checker right here, I'll do check, you will see that that DNS already is propagated almost at all the endpoints. Let me done again. Yeah, right now it is propagated. All right, so what we want to do right now, let's go back to our Terraform code. Let me just remove the zoom out. All right, so what I need to do, so here we have the CDN, here I set up the provider, here they have the RG file, and here they have the storage account. Right now I need to do some Terraform manipulation. So let me zoom in right here. What I will do is Terraform init. So here I'm initializing the backend. And as you can see, so here we don't have any errors. Cool. And let's build. As you can see, I have help from the Copilot right here. And here we'll wait for the plan to be generated. Let's wait a couple of seconds, enter the Terraform plan, generate the plan. And as you can see here, we have 6 resources to be added. And here we can see the different resources. So here I have the storage account that will be created, the resource group, and also the static website enabling, the CDN profile, and everything related to that. Actually, something that I want to show right here. Here I can ask GitHub Copilot. Here, let me just clear this. Here, through using the Copilot, if you ever, I will share this code later, but if you want more explanation, you can ask Copilot, explain to me, let me zoom in here, explain to me what this whole Terraform files will create. And here, the Copilot, you can use it in order to understand or to update the configuration. There is a free version that you can download from Microsoft website. So as you can see here, the resources that will be created, a resource group. This is the name of the resource group and the location, the storage account, the CDN profile and endpoint, as you can see here, and the custom domain. And this is pretty awesome. Cool. So this is quick review to Copilot. And right now, let's go here and deploy our configuration from apply TF plan. So this will take a while. I may pause until the full configuration is deployed. As you can see, it started creating the resource group. And I will pause until all this is created. All right, so after almost 17 minutes, all the resources have been deployed. And let me tell you why this have been taking 17 minutes. This whole process is late because of the adding the certificate. So enabling the certificate take most of the time. So enabling, adding the custom domain, and verifying that is using HTTPS and also assigning the certificate will take this time. But as you can see here, we have 6 resources that have been created and 0 errors in our deployment. Cool. Now let's go here to the portal and let me refresh. And here, as you can see, we have our resources that have been deployed. So here we have the front door on CDN profile. Here we have our endpoint, and here we have the storage account. Let me go here. Let's go to static website. And you can see here that is being enabled. And also here we have set as index document name index.html. Let's go to the container right here. As you can see here, we have web. And for now it is empty because I have not uploaded any file. So let me upload a file. I will go here, and here I have my index.html, and let's go to the primary endpoint. And as you can see here, we have this web page. Right now, let's go to our configuration. So here we have our endpoint, as you can see, and here we have our hostname, and the custom HTTPS is already enabled. So this is the process that take most of the time if you ever deploy this via Terraform or even from the portal. So submitting the request, the domain validation from Azure, the certificate provisioning, and complete. All right. And also you can use your own certificate if you have one. Cool, let me go here and check if this is working. And as you can see here, it is working. All right, let me just go right here, go back to my endpoint name. As you can see, this is the endpoint name. And here, let me just go back and see the profile right here. So as you can see, we have our endpoint right here and it is running. This is actually cool. And having our website already deployed once for all through this private certificate with HTTPS secured. And like that, we have deployed everything. All right, so this was a post about how to deploy this static website with a certificate using Terraform. So this was the infra as code part. I hope you like it. And next we will see how to auto deploy configuration or files to our website via automated workflow. So I don't need to update this manually here from the portal or via the storage explorer manually. So I want a process that will auto deploy to this storage account via GitHub. We will see this in another video. Cool. I hope you like this. If you have any question, do not forget to put your question below on the video. As if you like my content, do not forget to hit like and subscribe, and have a great day. Thank you.